Hello, welcome to another episode of Brothers Weekly. Before we get on the topic of the dumbest people on earth,
yep,
probably the dumbest conspiracy theory out there.
It might be resolved with Elon Musk. He said we might have commercial moon flights soon, according to him. Yep. That'd be cool.
I mean,
would you pay for one?
With the next stimulus check, I might.
Is it what 1,400 this one?
It's 5,000 this one.
Up to I thought it said up to 5,000 depending on how big the family
I'm fucking
is.
with you. I don't know what the fuck.
No, I'm serious. I said
I mean, if you amount the fucking 11 kids you had because you wanted child support from all of them, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm on some shit today, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Okay, so from the beginning of politics, it's always been known that when you elect an official, their work is for the people, right?
Yeah.
So we work and we pay taxes and we do all this money for the government. So the people that are politicians get paid to work for our benefit.
Supposed to,
right? So if that's what we do, then the highest politician paid in the United States with the most power should be technically working for us too, right?
Technically, yeah.
Well, not according to our new President Biden, which you voted for because he was gonna work for you and your benefits.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, it looked like an oil rig where he was at. It was it was like a mass production warehouse.
Oh, okay.
And there's not much information because the media's buried that shit like it was a body that they killed yesterday. And before I say this, fucking again, I don't know why we have to repeat that we're not defending anybody or attacking anybody. We're just stating what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, bitch. Right? I don't even know why I have to explain myself to you. You know what I'm saying? It fucking happened.
Yeah.
Obviously they didn't put the whole conversation up in there like they usually do, right?
Right.
Our mummy president was out there somewhere, right? And there was a bunch of people around them, and I guess one of the guys says, "You work for me." I don't know how the conversation got there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was
a joke or something.
A joke or it was like a actual serious conversation about a subject. And our president told the guy that he doesn't work for him. So if you're in the middle working class, the president doesn't work for you. He works for China, Russia, and for the mafia, and for his son. And for anybody that wants America getting fucked in the ass, that's who Biden works for. If you haven't seen the video, it's because it hasn't been anywhere. If you happen to watch it, if you can save it, because that bitch is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
All right, Facebook. Every time it pops up, they fact check it and they block it.
What is the fact check? Normally they give an explanation.
It's they put it on their options is false.
No. Like once they remove the video, sometimes they leave it and do the fact check.
Yeah.
But on the bottom they say why.
Yeah. Is they have it as false news or some shit like that. But they put that instead, you know how they use the fact check, but you can see it. The fact check covers the video.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, like I'm saying, I saw it and I haven't seen anything about it since. And it was like, oh, you know, when Trump used to say something, it was
instant. Yeah.
Every day on Facebook, Trump said this. It was there for a couple of days in the news, but this. And again, we're not defending or attacking anybody. We're saying, kind of fucking shady, you know?
Yeah, if you did it for one, do it for the other.
And he said it because you can hear it clearly. It's not that it was misinterpreted. I saw a video a couple of times. All right. Even fucking senators are jumping on his shit from his own party that he's doing shit wrong, just signing shit for no fucking reason.
Dude, do you even think he knows why he's signing?
He's not doing. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and then they're jumping on him because he does not need to give out a third stimulus check. He does not need to give a. You know, I know there's people in need out there, but the people in need are gonna be more in need if the fucking economy goes to shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That shit show that happened with the stock last week, that was garbage. And if you're one of the ones, oh well, the rich don't want the poor to get rich. No, you're sinking the fucking economy, you dumb piece of shit. You think about money, but you don't think in the fucking long run. All right, we bought stocks for GameStop where the nerds go buy games, you know, and it went up a shit ton. And people that bought stocks when the fucking company was coming up are millionaires now, and they're all selling it back. And then your dumbass went and bought 10 and sold it back, and then.
Train.
Fuck. And then, you know, the company's like, hey, slow the fuck down, right? It's, you know, and you're like, oh, well, the rich are, you know, they don't want us to get money. No, they want money. They want to stay rich.
Yeah, of course.
But also, you don't want the economy to collapse.
True.
Do some reading, motherfucker, before you do all this dumbass shit. Go on Facebook, talking like you have a fucking degree in stock holdings when you don't know shit. You know how to wipe your ass yet. Bitch. You know?
Oh, shit.
Stupid fuck. I hate people. People can't fucking drive.
Nope.
The weather's been great today.
Yeah, shit.
It's been dark all fucking day.
It was perfect just to sleep all day.
Sleep, watch TV, and not do shit, which is what I did. That's what I did. I didn't do shit. For before we start with this dumb motherfuckers, I have a announcement for all of you motherfuckers who were talking shit about WandaVision on Facebook when it started. The first couple episodes, you know. I hope you're on the ground licking your own asshole like a fucking dog because you're a piece of shit.
No, that requires yoga. So you sign up now.
Dumb people, you should do yoga.
No, you just insulted like 90% of
I don't give a fuck.
Everybody's doing yoga.
We're gonna sell a lot of people when you start this shit.
Yeah.
If you watched the episode last week, you know that you were dumb and you're gonna go to Facebook. You're gonna do me a favor. You're gonna go to Facebook. You can go down your timeline. Your stupid ass, not important timeline. You're gonna go down to the comment that you put about WandaVision. You're gonna delete it, and then you're gonna go to the bathroom and go fuck yourself. With whatever you find, I don't care.
Hey, you're on it today.
Toothbrush, toothpaste,
oh boy,
soap, the door handle. I really don't give a fuck. Okay. What happened on the episode opens up a lot of fucking doors to the multiverse. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I have no idea, but
it's gonna be cool. But it opens the door, so we know that's what they're aiming at.
Because I don't know if they want to do. Because if you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna. I don't know if they're gonna do it with the young new X-Men actors, or they're gonna use him to connect
the old
other X-Men, and then because obviously it's. If you want to do it right, it'll be the old X-Men from the old X-Men movies.
Yeah,
because it's up to date.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I mean, they might as well just reboot it and just keep a couple of the actors.
Yeah. I mean, since if they can do it with that, like we're saying with the multiverse, they can pretty much they can recast everybody if they wanted to.
Yeah, that was good. I really don't want to talk about these motherfuckers. Cause you know, there's more people in the world, right? there's your there's your geniuses, right?
Yeah,
geniuses. Which some of them are stupid as fuck because there's a couple of them in there. There's geniuses, and then there's dumb geniuses, right? And then there's smart people,
dumb smart people.
Then there's smart people. You know,
I mean,
a normal average person.
It depends on your IQ.
Yeah, person, right? And then there's like
normal,
right there, right, which is where I'm at. And then there's like dumb people, and then there's this dumb sacks of shit. Right? There's the people that, you present them with facts, you present them with science evidence, which you shouldn't waste your time. You should just let them be and die their miserable selves. But those people, you don't have conversations with them. You just
you can
isolate them from society and shit. I actually met one time. That guy was fucking out of his goddamn mind. But we're gonna talk about today. If any of you are in the fucking video, either now or in the future, or never, click the fuck out, you dumb bitch. And that's Flat Earthers. Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Dumb Motherfuckers Conspiracy Theories. In today's title, the Flat Earthers, which is the scum of the earth, have a lot of theories about
there's some good people in it.
Why the world is not round. Ignore the fact that we went to space and have pictures, and
but that's one of their conspiracies. We'll get to it.
Apparently we faked that the earth is round. I don't know what the fucking purpose of that would be. And any theory they have, I'm just gonna say gravity, and I'll be right.
The flat Earth.
Dumb pieces of shit.
I guess back way back when we didn't have the science or technology we have now.
Fucking indigenous. Right? The motherfuckers that thought that the sun was a god. Okay? This motherfucker painted themselves and held smoke to see Jesus. Or whatever the fuck they were looking at. These motherfuckers dance around fire and red and fucking drew on fucking rocks. Okay? Those people. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah. Believe that the earth was flat. Some believe the earth...
Those motherfuckers.
They believe the earth was squared for the Egyptians. And then, of course, the first Christians believed the earth was like inside like a reverse dome, and then God was in a vault on top of us.
Yep. God lives in a box in the sky.
Some in a vault.
I
never knew what kind of like how they described the vault. I was kind of curious.
So for those people, I understand, right? The limited science. They only have a book to fucking read, right?
Yep.
Let me go with the Egyptians. The Egyptians were fucking nuts, okay?
I mean,
fucking nutcases, right?
They gave us a lot of math homework.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem. Fucking aliens came down here and couldn't tell them that the earth was round. That's some bullshit. First of all. That tells you aliens are pieces of shit. Because they came down. It's like, here's all these pyramids and fucking spaceships in the fucking
and geometry
and you do
trigonometry.
You do these pyramids under the stars, right? And they're like, do they stand because the earth is flat or round? And then it's like, see you later.
I guess you'll figure it out when you get to space.
I'll get back to you with that, man.
And that's the question they left with, and they never came back.
Give me a second. This is important.
So so the Asian had many novel ideas about how the earth was shaped.
Did we finish
with
the Egyptians?
Yeah. So the Babylonians thought that the earth was hollow to provide space for their underworld.
Okay. So wait.
And then the Egyptians thought
we jumped over the Christians, the reverse dome. We didn't explain why they think that, bro.
No, that's not part of that. I was just doing an overview, and then we'll break it down. Then the Egyptians believed that thought it was square with four corners, with the mountains at the edge supporting the vault of the sky.
Wait, okay. So the reverse dome is the Egyptians or the Babylonians?
The Babylonians believed that the earth was like hollow. So they thought it was flat and then hollow at the bottom for the underworld where hell was.
So if you dug down deep enough, you go to hell.
Technically, yeah. That's what many, even early Christians believe that.
Let me ask you this.
Like Homer's novel, he found a hole and he went to
none of them decided to just dig, see what the fuck happened?
If you believe there's a hell, there's a bunch of monsters, eternal damnation, torture. Do you really want to go dig down and go like, yeah, let me see if it's true, and maybe I get captured and tortured for the rest of my life?
If you're a man of science,
I don't know.
Humor me, bitch.
I don't know.
Answer my question. If you're a man of science,
but there's two kind of men of science. There's the one that believes in the supernatural, and there's one that doesn't.
You gotta believe that what a guy said, right? The earth's flat, hollow, in the bottom there's hell. You know there's another motherfucker saying, no, it's not.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The guy saying, no, it's not.
Oh, yeah, he will probably dig. Yeah.
None of them did, though.
But you got to think, by the civilization, they didn't know how.
Then you dig to find out.
Yeah, but
in any point you put it, they had to fucking dig.
But we got to remember, though, the era they were living in, almost all of them were very, very into the supernatural shit.
I understand that. And it doesn't matter what civilization you're at. There's always a guy.
Yeah, but you got to imagine the guy that's saying no is probably the smartest person there.
Exactly. He probably got fucking executed.
That's what I'm saying. Or
this dumb motherfuckers is the same civilization coming up to the fathers today.
Yes. So you got to think. He might be by himself. So he will start digging with a shovel. He will get tired at some point.
He
will
pay somebody, you know.
Yeah, but you will run out of money. Like, and how deep do I have to dig to prove them that the earth is not hollow?
As much as you have to. And he probably didn't make it.
That's what I'm saying.
And then at that point you say there's nothing down there. It's not hollow.
Well, they're going to refute you by saying you didn't dig far enough. And then we will still be in the cycle we're in right now.
Incredible.
Of course, Aristotle argued that
is passed on from generation to generation. Jesus fuck.
So Aristotle argued for a spherical Earth, which was not round. Oh wait,
what the fuck?
Spherical. I think he's the one who got it right. I think.
Where are we at?
No.
What number are we at?
Aristotle.
Aristotle argued for a spherical Earth for this reason.
I forgot if he's the one that called the Earth circle, or he just based it on
just a sphere.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't call the Earth round, but there's a
the lines. Yeah. So he believed in the God disappearance of ships over the horizon. The top of the sail disappears last. The shape of the curved shadows of the Earth on the moon during the eclipse. The variation of the sun elevation with latitude. The variation of star elevation with latitude. Proved by elephants. When one travels west from Greece, one finds an elephant in Africa. When one travels east, one finds an elephant in Asia. Now, realizing that these elephants are different kinds, he thought that one was traveling to the same lands by going in opposite directions.
Oh, I see what he's saying. If it was flat, they would get to a standpoint, and they wouldn't.
Yeah, be able to
connect.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, in some drawings by flat earther George Gamow believed the Earth was flat.
I love that he drew the sun angry on the round Earth and happy on the flat Earth.
Yeah. So the way he drew it,
childish motherfucker.
So he drew the flat Earth, and then the Earth is being, they say, is being gravitationally moving upward by dark matter, right?
I'm gonna describe. I don't know if Ivan's gonna put this. I'm gonna describe you this drawing, right? So the first drawing from the flat Earth looks like fucking Galapagos Island.
Yep.
Right. And there's like mountains, and it's round. And there's a little lake in the middle, and there's ocean around it.
Yep.
Right, and then the sun's happy, and then the birds are flying, and the clouds are staying there. Now then he drew the Earth round. And then he drew the clouds are fucking dropping from Earth, and the water, and the ships, and the people, and the sun's mad. And
so the way he described, if the Earth was round,
everything will fall off.
Once you get to the edge, everything just falls off the planet and just goes into space.
Because gravity. I told you. So
the early Christian church accepted Aristotle's spherical Earth, but a few of malcontents within the church pointed out the Bible speaks of the four corners of the earth in the 5th century. The monks Cosmas I'm not gonna say his name. In Christian topography, described a square earth with a heavenly vault, much like the Egyptian model, but instead of being like that, there was some, I guess, mountains and shit that were different.
Even if the earth was square, right?
Right.
Still not flat, bitch.
It has four flat faces.
It has four corners and 4 flat faces, and you're gonna go around with a ship. It doesn't matter.
It's just gonna be a tight curve.
That curve's gonna be fucking lit. You know what I'm saying? That boat's gonna go. But guess it's not gonna fall off because
gravity. Okay, so according to the early Christians, believed the Bible always spoke believing the earth was flat. They used numerous verses of the Bible.
That's the same book that tells you that if your wife cheats on you, you should stone her shit.
That was the old rules, bro.
By the old rules, it's flat.
Those got canceled, though.
That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
So they use this to tell people that the ancient Hebrews were flat earthers. Mm-hmm. In the modern translations of the New English Bible,
I was gonna say some shit.
In the creation story of Genesis, they said the earth is covered by a vault, fermented, and the celestial body move inside the vault.
What does that say?
Genesis 1, 6, and 8, and 1:17.
Fuck, I wish I had a Bible right now. Too bad I burned it last night.
So the Hebrews considered the sun and the moon to be small bodies near the earth is clear from John 10:12, which gives specific localities geographically in which they stood still. I understand that the Bible was written, but it was written so I don't believe their science was up to date either to be able to determine this. So I imagine they're interpreting what they believed at that time, right?
It goes back to the simplicity of the people, right? God's not gonna be like,
and we gotta remember, God, like almost all the stories, they're always, when he's giving the lesson, they're always second meaning. Not everything is, but like
here's all right. So God, Moses, tell the further my people go, and by the way, the earth is round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so convenient to tell him that at that point. Yeah. By the way, we're I know, Moses, we are like battling the Philistines in an all-out bloody war right here. There's swords and spears flying, but you know the earth is round, right?
The earth is not flat. You know. So if you get in a boat, don't worry about falling off. If I send you to the ends of the earth, it's not really the ends of the earth because it curves around. So you might see some people with little eyes. Those are Asians. You just don't be freaked out.
Oh my god. So in the Bible, it says God sits in a throne on the vaulted roof of the earth, whose inhabitants are like grasshoppers. Yeah, that tells me that the earth is flat for some reason. I don't know how.
Why they can't be a square like over the circle?
But the whole thing is they're talking where God is looking at the earth, right? Mm-hmm. From his point of view. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me they really know where God was?
No. And if there's a vault on Earth, I mean, I'm pretty sure Neil Armstrong would have seen it from the moon. And I'm sure he would have said, hey, man, there's like a big old box on top of us.
It's kind of creeping me out, bro.
It's kind of fucking creeping me out, bro.
So they're telling it from a point of view of a God. So, I mean, that doesn't really make it any clearer because we don't know how he's... What if, you know how on the, like, Cinderella, where she looks through the mirror? Mm-hmm. Is it Cinderella? No, shit.
Snow White?
Snow White.
Yeah.
So imagine God has a table like that, and that's why he's looking down from us, and we can see us flat, but we're not really in a flat place. He just watches like over here watching TV.
What if we're in a vault, bro?
A circle inside a vault?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why we can't pass a certain limit in space.
I mean, we can't pass because scientists are dumb. I'm just trying to add some dumb
so
shit.
so this is their biggest one because in one of Daniel's books or chapters, he said, "I saw a tree of great height. That do not forget, this is him dreaming. So this is not or a vision he saw from God. I saw a tree at a great height at the center of the earth. The tree grew and became strong, reaching with its top up to the sky and visible to the earth's farthest bounds."
So if we're going from logic, if it's not a dream, this motherfucker saw a tree grow in a matter of fucking seconds. Now, did he climb it or did he get on top of the tree and the tree grew up with him?
He said he just saw a tree grow to the fire, and then he said, "Well, you could say able to see the bounds of the farthest bounds of the earth, but you gotta see from his point of view." Yeah, I can see a long distance this way and along this. For me, that's the farthest I have ever seen. That's the bounds of the earth.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it was the literal bounds of the earth, if you know what I mean.
Let me put this way, okay? If you're talking to me and trying to convince me about flat earth, and you tell me David had a fucking dream.
Daniel.
It starts with a D. And a tree grew the fuck up.
Yeah.
Tall as shit, which is impossible, right? And then you tell me that in that dream he saw the bounce of the earth. I'm gonna smack you so hard.
Alright. Okay.
I'm gonna smack you so fucking hard that your brain's gonna scramble around your head a couple of times. You might have a concussion, but you're gonna believe in around it.
And then, of course, they go to the New Testament, where on Matthew 4, it says that the devil took him, Jesus, of course, to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in their glory. For a sufficient high mountain, one could see all of the kingdoms of the world, but only if the earth were flat. That same applies to Revelation 1:7, which says that the second coming, every eye shall see him. Finally, Revelation 7:1 refers to the four corners of the earth, and corners are not generally associated with a sphere.
Okay.
Even don't we always say go to the corner of the earth, and we literally know it's not a square?
Kingdoms. There were not many kingdoms at that time, so all the kingdoms in the world were in that region of Earth. If we're humoring these motherfuckers, right? All the kingdoms on the Earth were where they were at.
Technically,
They didn't know shit about the New World.
no.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So it could have probably taken him onto a regular mountain if it was taken there. A regular mountain and showed him Jerusalem,
the Persian, whatever.
Yeah,
was
and
there
if
at
it's
the
a
time.
tall enough mountain, you can see that from afar. And to them, that was the kingdoms of their world.
Technically, yeah.
Okay? Satan should be a fucking tourist taker because he shows you everything. But what I'm trying to say is...
Devil's Tours guy.
Devil Tours
Not
guy,
available.
from hell and back.
AC/DC will be their main.
Highway to hell. It's I-4 in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm losing brain cells on this shit. Fuck. Gravity.
And of course, there's the Book of Enoch, which many believe it's not a book that should be in the Bible, although many of the which we call disciples of Jesus, a few of them actually mentioned the Book of Enoch and quoted, out of the book.
Yeah.
But we believe, many of the religious scholars believe it was not inspired by God, so they just, this is just an apocrypha.
This is a motherfucker.
Apocrypha book.
Just a motherfucker telling stories.
In that book, Enoch explains how Earth looks, and then the way he describes it is like a dome, if I'm correct. And then he explains like the four seasons and stuff like that, but it's kind of weird. Like if somebody like drew it, it's like it looks like a snow globe.
He's technically saying a simulation.
Yeah,
because there's people out there that think we're in a fucking simulation. Those are all the dumb motherfuckers too.
Have you seen The Matrix?
That's all the motherfuckers do. There's motherfuckers out there that think that we're in a dome and the sky is a fucking projection, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there's technology to make hurricanes and shit.
That's another conspiracy we can touch about, because
right?
Have you seen those?
So Enoch was ahead of his fucking time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Enoch, for what he saw, he sees the world as a sphere, and then there's a box, and then
God comes and shakes us and it snows.
no, and then there's
and
like
then
a
he leaves
ball.
us by ourselves and it melts and it turns into summer.
But I haven't read it. I would need to read it just to make sure, because you know how people grab every text and they put it out of context.
Dumb sacks of shit. They've
Like,
been doing that for fucking ages.
Like, many people like to quote out of the Bible stuff, like a verse, and I'm like, do you realize that many of those letters were written for a specific person, and he was talking to that specific person
situation,
and that situation doesn't apply for everything we do.
Yeah, you know.
That's why it's called letters to the Romans, letters to the I don't know the names
whoever the
in English. Yeah. So yeah.
Right.
Okay, and then of course, then the round Earth became a thing, and it took them 276 years to 190 before Christ. What was they're saying? It took them a long time to say that the Earth was round. They did it by measuring the sun and the shadows that the sun.
You think? You think Jesus in one of his sermons says, "And my father made the earth round," and everyone was like, "That's it, we're fucking killing him."
That's why you got really crucified. Oh my god. Many believe that the verification of the flat earth back in the day was a misunderstood of what gravity does. So they at some point they believed like the earth is completely round, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the ice on the north and south pole is like connected, and it creates a barrier around the circle that prevents the water from falling out of the earth.
So if we adhere to climate change, we're gonna run out of fucking water.
Yeah, so the ice will melt, and then the water is just gonna not rush into the land.
It's gonna fall off.
It's just gonna fall off to space.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right? Yeah. If we go according to flat Earth.
So we should be fine then.
Yeah, so if the ice melts,
fuck global warming.
We will just survive by rain. So start building rain things on top of your roof.
You know. Sheesh.
So that.
Sheesh.
So, I guess everybody at that time accepted the Earth was round, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then in 1800s, a guy from New England, of course, named S.2, which means seeker or skeptic, brought back the flat Earth.
Oh Jesus.
Of course, their skepticism was limited to science. And then, of course, the flat idea goes along with his religious fundamentals and literal interpretation of the Bible. See, that's the big problem. Literal interpretation of the Bible. I have yet to hear a flat earther who is not also a biblical literalist.
Yeah, they're all dumb as shit.
Man. So yeah, so they're saying that everything they read in the Bible, they thought it happened exactly how it was written.
Just because Jesus told somebody to go preach to the ends of the earth doesn't mean that the earth was flat or round, bro.
So when Jesus told Peter, go build the church in the rock, he just found a rock in the middle of nowhere and
fucking build it here.
And build it. So somewhere in the world, we should find a church that was built on top of a rock.
Fucking rock,
bro. Can you imagine?
Remember on the show The Money Pit, the castle for the Templars was made on a rock.
Oh yeah, that's true. So we found it. Okay, the earth is flat.
We broke it. Earth's flat. Fuck it. I should in my mind. That's how these motherfuckers think, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm serious about the church made out of the rock.
Yeah. So, but the flat Earth idea actually ruled in England from 1819 to 1891.
Cool.
He found the Truth Seeker Oracle and the Scriptural Science Review in 1876. Well, not rule England, but I guess he had like a big thing in England.
You don't have to skip some of these motherfuckers. Yeah. I don't even know how long we've been in here.
According to this guy, the Earth was flat in Sion.
Flat in Zion.
Yeah, that brought this ideas to America, where he founded the Christian Catholic Church in Chicago. He was a faith healer, and the journal Leaves of Healing was his official publication of the church. The church gradually and Dowie realized his dream of founding a Christian community in 1901, the Zion community, located on the Lake Michigan shore, 40 miles north of Chicago. So he teaches that the earth was flat.
Dumb motherfucker, huh? He looks stupid too. Go back, look at his fucking beard. You can tell this motherfucker was crazy.
So as the community,
his name was Alexander Dewey.
Yes.
Isn't Dewey the crazy guy from Scary Movie? The guy that put his dick in the vacuum?
No,
yeah, Dewey.
Is it Dewey?
Yeah. Yeah, he put the dick in the vacuum.
Yeah, I know the killer at the end. He's not stupid.
Yeah. He still put the dick in the vacuum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that when I go home.
As the community grew and prospered, Dewey moved away from a simple life he had earlier advocated. He resided in a 20-room. See, this is
here we go.
So I guess this happens before even the new evangelicals with private jets and huge.
Yeah, it's happened way before.
So okay, so it's a current thing.
Yeah.
So he resided in a 25-room mansion that he designed for himself. He wore magnificent ecclesiastical robes, modeled after those worn by Aaron. If you don't know Aaron from the Bible, brother of Moses. The high priest, described by Leviticus. Community members thought he was putting on too much style, and his wife was criticized as being too extravagant. And I think in 1906, after suffering a stroke, Dewey was forced to resign his position.
Nice.
So I guess the whole use the church and Christ to make a lot of money was done since the 1900s.
Here's my thing: the people that think that he was too much style and his wife look extravagant, these other motherfuckers also believe the Earth was flat. So I don't know how to take their word for it. You know what I'm saying? So
not only was he later
rebuked for sin.
Yeah, so he was considered a sinner and suspended from the thing he founded in the newspaper he founded.
Oh
his name,
a weekly paper for the extensions of the kingdom of God, Zion City, Saturday, April 7, 1906.
That's crazy. And then of course Wilbur
You
Glenn.
think that's still there?
I don't know. If it is, can we go visit it?
I don't know. Google. What is it? What's it called? Zion City, Chicago, Illinois, maybe.
Yeah, Zion City Community, the Zion Community. Lake Michigan, 40 miles of north Chicago. You might have to, yeah. You look for that. I'll keep going with this. Mm-hmm. So he was substituted by Wilbur Glenn Voliva, and he was the leader from 1870 to 1942.
Zion City.
Oh no, that's his
Zion
age.
is a city in Lake County, Illinois, United States. The population was 22,166 at 2000 census and had grown to 24,113 in 2010.
Oh.
Wow.
After that, the Great Depression happened while he wasn't in charge. Oh, so it's still there.
I mean, obviously, he's updated too, but...
Yeah. Then, of course, the Great Depression happened. Then rival churches made special effort to send missionaries to Zion to break Bolivar's religion's monopoly. His political control of the town was finally broken as well. Bolivar died in 1942, and Zion now has pork, lipsticks, pharmacies, and physicians you can safely whistle on Sundays.
Like stuff from...
Holy crap, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So this is his view of a flat Earth map. So this layer right here is the ice.
Ice rim around the edge of the world.
Yeah.
South Africa, North America. Oh look, he had it Puerto Rico too. What a nice guy.
Oh.
Australia.
Hey. Yeah, so they say the sun is actually 27 miles across, and then the sun rotates. So the Earth doesn't really rotate. Well, the Earth is rotating like they believe it's not rotating super fast.
So fuck the moon, huh?
And then here, no, the moon's right here.
So the moon stays there?
Yeah, we're rotating.
So so what you're telling me, there's an eclipse every time the sun comes around?
Yes.
So how long does it take the sun to come around?
So this is the sun orbit. See, he highlighted with a dash. So they said if you grab a like a. Imagine you have a paper foam plate, and then you just grab a
string with a ball and just
like a flashlight, and then you just go in a circle motion. That's how he thinks the sound works.
Dumb sack of shit, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and this was made in 1931. So.
Fuck, that's really close to World War II, and we were fucking civilized by then. Fuck. I'm trying to put it close to historical events. Oh. That's after World War One and almost World War II.
Oh, the guy who wrote the other actually visited Zion in 1992.
Damn.
So actually, it's still there.
Oh. Saloth House in 25
mansion. Oh, they still have the mansion.
Alexander Dowie roof tiles have a zigzag pattern. Yellow, green, and brown, symbolizing the power of God. Okay, I don't know how that. Okay.
Okay. And of course, then the flower in the 20th centuries, which is now. Well, we're in the 21st century now, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So this was no.
Yeah, 1990.
The International Flat Earth Society was created, and then of course they describe an orbit round, and the speed of the sun is going 66,100 miles per hour.
Damn.
Then the sun is fucking fast.
And we're how fast as fuck, boy.
Oh no! Wait. The theory is that the Earth is a globe spinning on its axis every 24 hours, and at the same time describing an orbit around the sun at the speed of 66,000 miles per hour.
I don't understand.
It is contrary to all experience and to common sense. Holy shit, Sherlock. So back in ancient times, the Earth was actually regarded as a plane.
Huh? A plane is flat. Plane is flat.
Yeah, as a plane. Of course, the theory fall into disfavor, only mainly into those of dogmatism of modern science and popular education in school. I guess that's how did they teach that in school like that back in the day? Like the Earth is flat, this is how it works. Yep. Holy shit. Okay. He's illustrating with his hands the Earth flatness.
Yeah, good job, bro.
Whoa, nice. Let's see who else. Let's go to a little bit more modern times.
Alexandria, 300 miles, Zion.
So this is what they base for the sun distance from the Earth.
Distance of sun or flat
just 3,000 miles. Lame answers to other objections of the flat.
How airplanes and Earth satellites orbit around the flat Earth.
Yeah. So so they believe if you have something in the air and stationed in one specific spot, they believe that as the Earth is spinning in around 24 hours, you should get from one side of the Earth to the other side. Because the Earth is spinning. But if you're in the air and not on the Earth, you should be able to get there. But unfortunately, there's an atmosphere around the Earth and gravity.
Yeah.
So I think it will kind of drag you with it, right?
I think there's people on space on satellites, right? And they see the Earth going around, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would, if there were somebody in space, right? They will see a fucking wall of ice around the Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. I'm done with these motherfuckers. They saying that the United Nations is a proof that it's the Earth is flat. Go up.
No. They're saying that the United Nations, yeah. So they believe that
a flat world order.
Yeah. So they did it. They're telling us it's flat, but then they lied to us. It's actually circular. But they want to be the only ones that know. Apparently.
Oh my God.
So the Flat Earth Society was active until, what did I say? 1970 something.
Now, for you to have a society, you gotta go to the government and
inscribe it and make it.
Who the fuck? Say yeah, sure, why not? Here's your stamp.
So in June 2015, I guess is the latest one. Eric Dubai seems to have revived the International Flat Earth Research Society. His website recycles the classic arguments for an unmoving flat Earth and refutes argument for a spherical, rotating Earth. He rejects gravity and is clearly of the opinion that the round Earth is a very vast conspiracy to delude everyone, promoted by the Freemasons and NASA.
This is the motherfucker that did pure crack on college.
He gives no convincing answers to the question, why will anyone go to the much trouble to promote any particular view of the cosmos?
He's on a fame.
He admits that he has no understanding of the mathematical arguments of the conventional physics. He relies instead of the common sense analogies. Read his ebooks, web posting, and watch his videos as fine example of the argument from ignorance.
I don't want to watch this guy because he's gonna piss me the fuck off.
I still would like to see the debate between the hollow earthers and the flat earthers on the subject of the shape of the earth.
I think demonstrate how alike they are in methods, and that you support their beliefs and how they can use misinterpreted data and flawed arguments. Okay.
Try to conjecture conclusions.
This guy, what's it called? What's his name? Last name? Dubai. This motherfucker did, and you know how cocaine comes.
Dubai,
yeah. You gotta. There's a process, right, to do it and shit.
Right.
This motherfucker will grab the rock and go. That shit stuck in his brain. Motherfucker running on cocaine, my guy.
So that's technically all they have on how they believe the flat is Earth. I mean, I'm reading so much stupid shit. I'm becoming stupid.
All right, Yoda, shut the fuck up, bro. But
I mean, it would be cool if we were like a snow globe.
It'd be cool. Yeah,
it'd be cool. But I mean,
if the Earth was flat, it'd be cool too, bro. That'd be fucking. So technically, you could go to the North Pole and walk and do a travel. You can straight to the North Pole and then walk a little bit around, and you're in China.
Yeah, technically. It would be cool, but I don't know. You just
space
doesn't make sense.
Space pictures for. We went to space, and then what was it?
What is the idea? Let's imagine the Earth is not. It is flat, right? And NASA goes to space and says flat. Oh shit! It's actually flat, right?
What's the point of saying?
What is the point of their going to their computers, go to Photoshop? Let's make this circular. Let's make it look like a sphere.
And this is not just.
Let's tip it 30 degrees.
And this is not just. And this is not just the United States. It'll be China, Russia, any country that went to space.
Yeah.
Said, oh,
the Earth is flat, but
fuck, let's make it round.
Yo, Kennedy, you saw that shit? Yeah, man, it's flat. What you
change it?
What you want to do? Let's call Germany and Japan and let's go to the United Nations. You know, we gotta talk this out. So they all went to the United Nations. So it's flat. Well, we already said it was circular. We can't look stupid. So you know, let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way now, even though we said it was flat at the beginning.
Do you know how much time and to cover that up is just insane?
Insane. So every time you Google Earth, right? NASA's like, fuck, they're Googling Earth again. Make sure you upload those new circular pictures. Yep, I'm on it.
I would grab every head fucking person from every flat Earth society shit and like, yo, let's go to space real quick. That's
and then of course they go like, oh, they won't allow us to go to. You don't have the qualifications. You don't have the training.
Okay.
But let's say Elon Musk is actually successful and create that.
Not even the.
No. But listen to me. If Elon Musk, gets to go to that, fly people to the moon just to see it, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever. If I'm Elon Musk, I would just get all the flat earthers, like the leaders, for free. Be the first ones on the ship. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's go to space.
And I'm saying not even. It doesn't have to do that.
Then you pair them like where they're in the front of on this lines and the hallway. And then once we get in, it says circular. I just start walking by and just slapping each one on the face until I get to the.
We're gonna stay up here for a full moon rotation,
right?
So you can see this going around. And then after that, we're gonna bend you all over and gonna fuck you in the ass with this big old dildos. Automatic. Just no ice on the chairs when we're done. We're gonna get to the moon, right? We're gonna make a Zoom video, and it's gonna be like those movies where the big screen covers like the continents.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be you guys saying the Earth is round. When we get to the moon, we're gonna open the door. We're gonna shoot you into space for you to die, because we don't fucking need you, and we're gonna come back.
But can you imagine even if they go over there, can you believe they might still argue that it's flat and we're looking at it this way rotating? Like they're looking at it and it's flat and it's just rotating like this, like a car wheel.
But then the ones that are debating gravity will be wrong anyway.
Yeah.
So there's no way.
They'll find a way.
No. Where's your ice wall, bro?
That's true. The ice wall.
So hey, there's no easy or nice way to say.
And of course, they're not saying the Earth is completely flat. They believe we're in a dome, right?
Yeah, the dome,
ring. But some of them say that the mountains are not mountains because they're flat, but the mountains are actually old trees that somehow got together or something. I remember hearing something like that. Like the trees, the long trees around their bushes that overgrew or something. I don't know. I heard some dumbass shit.
Yeah, people are dumb. People make stupid shit when they're high on acid. But they do so much acid that they thought when they were high, and then now they think it's real. But there's no easy or nice way to say. You guys are dumb as shit. I hope you don't tell this to your kids. Please let them be normal.
But you gotta think, at some point humanity thought the Earth was flat.
If you tell your kid the Earth is flat and he goes to school, he's gonna get his ass beat. Because he said the Earth is flat.
If that kid gets bullied, yeah, that's on the parents' fault at that point.
Right? And in school, they're gonna tell you the Earth is round, and you're gonna go to a science class with your dumbass shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna fail science, and then your kid's gonna be stupid.
Dude, can you imagine the kid does that? Creates a whole what do they call it? Those after class groups.
What do they call them? Yeah, a club. Flat Earth Club.
The Flat Earth Club, and just pretty much piss off the whole science department for all 4 years.
Every day of school.
Like posters.
Every day of school, a group of kids are gonna wait for them outside and beat the shit out of them.
No, but can you imagine? They just create a club, right? And every morning they go to like every science class and post a poster about flat Earth every day for 4 years until they leave the school.
And then they get suspended, and then the kids come and say, "This is racism against flat earthers," and because you're a bunch of pussies, soft motherfuckers. So I think that's it, right? For this dumb motherfuckers. Before we go, all I gotta say is this is the dumbest conspiracy.
Let us know what's the craziest theories you have heard about flat Earth.
For the three people that listen to us.
Yeah, please.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I mean, there's other things, but this is one of the biggest ones.
There wasn't one that was in the news one time because it got like physical or something like that in one of the conventions. Oh yeah, by the way, they do have conventions.
Dumbest shit. You're the dumbest person I've ever met if I meet you. I met one, like I said, and this guy was just, oh my God, bro. And the dome and we're in a simulation. He mixed all of that motherfucker. He was high as shit. You know?
So he went from flat to simulation.
And I'm like, well, how can you explain hurricanes and shit? The government has machines to do all that shit, man. You don't know
that's a good conspiracy theory because I thought China developed something that can actually throw on the clouds and make it rain.
How are you gonna make a whole continent hot, bro? How are you gonna make a whole continent?
Yeah, no.
cold?
I'm just saying that's one we can discuss. You know,
that's a good ass technology. Why aren't we using that on something else? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we haven't disclosed the aliens we have found.
Yeah, so
maybe they're experimenting on fucking alien weaponry and they're creating hurricanes and earthquakes by accident.
Yeah, fucking world destroyers. That's
yeah.
Cool.
So they screw this screw to this part of the spaceship. It creates some kind of explosion.
And here, I'm willing to believe that we're making hurricanes before I believe the Earth's flat. That's all I gotta say.
yeah. I will believe that there's a machine out there that creates tornadoes and shit before I believe the Earth is flat.
You dumb motherfuckers.
Hell, I will believe the Brazilian guy that was taken and forced to fuck a woman alien, and then she's taking care of her baby in space.
Yeah,
and I guess he became president.
Yeah,
in the near future.
Shit, that's Biden. That's why he looks weird.
Yeah, he has a white hair, but I'm not gonna check the other side.
I'm not checking his balls. See if they're red. Oh fuck. We're gonna have to ask Miss Biden, the first lady. Anyway, like we said on the episode before,
he has Mother Russia on there.
Yes.
Red.
Maharashtra. Like we said last week before we logged off, keep your eyes open.
Make sure the ear is not flat.
Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. Think about shit.
Before you...
You know, now I'm being serious about like what's happening now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. Pay attention to news,
the news
surroundings, what's going on.
If I guess the big one is if you got lucky on the GameStop stock doesn't mean you're a stock expert. So kind of like I will save the money you made.
Chill out, bro.
Yeah, don't go crazy buying stocks and shit. And then
now, I don't know if you
bankrupt.
noticed. Now everybody's like, "Oh, this stock's gonna go up. This is gonna blow up."
Yeah.
Now everybody's trying to do the same shit.
Yeah,
It's
so be
not-
careful.
it's not gonna
Don't
work every
believe
time.
everything you hear from this supposed stock gurus because they don't really make money out of the stock. They make money out of your subscription to whatever they're selling.
Don't go out there and just pour your money anywhere.
Yeah.
Just keep your man fresh because there's shit going on. We don't see it.
Yeah, no, there's crazy shit going on in the background.
It doesn't matter who president.
President or not, you gotta be careful.
If you can study Chinese and Russian, like I said before, watch WandaVision. Super Bowl tomorrow, baby.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not.
Brady Mahomes. What's your guess?
There's nothing next month. This month, right? Justice League comes out in March.
Baseball stars.
King Kong
26,
versus
right?
Godzilla's in March.
Oh yeah.
March coming out. March.
Did Little Things come out? The Denzel Washington.
Yeah, that's
Little.
out on HBO.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to see that one.
I was gonna watch it the other day, but then I decided not to. Watch something else. What was I watching? I don't remember. So March coming with a comeback, baby.
Yeah.
Last March was a lockdown and shit. This time
is movies, boy.
Justice League. They
hopefully they don't do a Wonder Woman thing.
Zach, no. Zach released a new footage of the Nightmare, the
Mhm.
Batman Nightmare, and he's like on a big old hallway. So they're gonna make it like an actual nightmare, and not just a sequence.
Oh, yes.
So it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, because when you see the nightmare sequence and the movie is like a 5-minute thing, and you're like,
What the fuck was that?
Okay, I want to see more.
So what else did I see? Wonder Woman's still trash.
I only saw it once.
When does the Batch come out? March 2, right? Right after WandaVision.
Yeah, March.
So Disney's keeping us occupied till Mandalorian comes back.
Yes, definitely.
That WandaVision shit was great. Disney's killing it right now. So, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
And remember, you don't have a president working for you, so you work for yourself.
By the way, fans of Supernatural, I guess some people don't like The Walker, the new show.
Like it?
Yeah, some people don't like it. I thought it was fine.
It's because it's a remake from an old show, and
but they want him to act like Chuck Norris. I'm like,
no.
Yeah, Chuck Norris. He was like kicking and fighting, but this one's like
more investigating, more shit like that.
Yeah, it's more, and then there's the family drama and stuff like that, like every other show that's coming out now. But it's not bad. I mean, I'm not. The people as this is the worst show I have ever seen or something like that. I was like, there's worse shows than this one. It's not bad.
If it's that bad, that backlash, they probably just do one season and end it.
No, they just want they haven't
they haven't given it time. It was two episodes.
Yeah, 2 episodes.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's the same shit with WandaVision, bitch.
They got so used of how Supernatural works.
It's not the same.
He's a cop now. Technically, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a different
role.
He's
not hunting demons or vampires.
So you're gonna tell me you didn't like Jason when he was in it because he was in Sam?
I'm assuming some people probably criticize it because of that, but still, like, it's a different show.
Or Dean on My Bloody Valentine's.
Yeah. Oh, that one movie was sick. I love that movie.
I don't remember it. That's some crazy ass.
I always remember like halfway through the end because I knew what was gonna happen. If you seen
He's
enough,
that guy, right?
Yeah. If you see enough movies like I do, I know what was gonna happen at the end. So but when they do that, like his acting, when he does the twist where his mind is fully broken, you go like, oh shit, he's a great actor, like that. So the way TV shows are going now, it's like they're attacking whatever is happening in real life and shit. Like they have done it on The Rookie and shit like that. And it's still good to watch. The drama's there. It kind of gives you inform of what the director or the people in it believe of the political and the shit that's happening now, which is the normal thing on TV shows. I don't know what the criticism is about. I kind of like it.
People are stupid. I come to like a, you might think I'm stupid, but I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
And of course, I mean, if you have spent the time we have spent watching movies and TV shows, I can create a blog criticizing movies.
But here's my thing. I still go to work and I make money and I have a family.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not a bum like you. This was Ep.9 from the Brother Box, and this was
Brothers Weekly.
See you later. You have a not working for you president, motherfucker.
What's her name? Kamala Harris?
Yeah, Kamala Harris 2020.
2021. 2022.
Wait. No.
Give him a year. At least.
Kamala Harris 2022.
Maybe 23. I'll give him.
22 is fine.
You think?
Yeah. Kamala Harris 2022.